Hello there, welcome once again to Living on Purpose. This is Fola Daniel Speaks, and today I'm going to be talking about productivity through evaluation. Whatever you do not revise, you may not be able to increase your productivity in that area. Whatever you do not review can go on as a mistake that you think is working. So if you want to become productive, you need to always review or revise or evaluate what you're doing. There's something that happens in football matches. When players are about to play a game, one of the things they do is to go back and watch their previous matches. They analyze the position of individual players on the pitch. They analyze their team spirit, how they have been able to pass the ball, manage the ball, stay on the ball for a long time, or repossess the ball from the opponent. And the reason they are reviewing their previous match is because they want to become better in the next match. They want to understand what to do differently. Apart from watching their own matches, they would also watch the football games of their opponents. And why do they watch the football games of their opponents? They want to see who is going to be playing against who. They want to understand how someone on their own team can mark the next person and make sure that that person is permanently deactivated in that game. And that's why you sometimes would notice a defender not leaving the side of a particular person, and in some cases it could be 2-3 defenders marking down somebody in particular. Why do they do that? They have seen so many games and they know that that person is probably the most dangerous person in their team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. And the reason that doesn't work sometimes is because when you overmark a particular person, you are giving more room for other dangerous players in the team to manifest. However, when you do a good review of the matches that other opponents have played, you understand how they play, you know their style, and you can come and play effectively against them. I also belong to a team of volunteers that manage a non-profit on a weekly basis. And one of the things that we do is that every week we come together and review what we have done for the week. We ask ourselves, what did we do right? What did we get right? And what did we do wrong? What went wrong, even if it's beyond our control? What can we do to prevent such things? So you need to understand that constant evaluation is one of the ways you can increase your productivity. It is in the place of evaluation that you will identify some mistakes that you thought were not much, but those mistakes can actually become the little foxes that can destroy your business. If you don't evaluate what you're doing, you may not grow because you are not even evaluating. And to even get to the point of evaluation, it means that you are monitoring what you are even doing. So before people begin to give you negative feedback, you would have identified what can possibly go wrong or what has been going wrong, and you will attend to them. Evaluation will lead to an amazing level of excellence. So when people see your level of excellence, they will not understand that you are achieving that level of excellence just because you constantly evaluate what you're doing. So just as a sports person becomes better through evaluation, you need to also become better through evaluation. That's why if you work in a corporate organization, you do a monthly appraisal or maybe a quarterly appraisal. The reason for the quarterly appraisal is to check your level of productivity. If you're getting your results or meeting all your performance indicators, then it means that you're doing well and you're good to go. If you're not getting the right results, one of the things that you'll be asked to do is to go for a training. There are times when you may already know that thing and they will tell you you're dropping the ball, you need to step up your game. But if there is no evaluation, the human resource department will not understand when a training is needed or when the team needs to sit up. You would also not know what to readjust or what to restructure. So when you evaluate, it shows that you are tracking your own progress. When you evaluate, it also helps you understand when a new level of knowledge is needed in form of training. It could be short training, it could be a long-term training, it could also be intermittent training. You may also need to bring in a consultant to train you and help you become better at something. But it is only evaluation that will help you expose those lapses that you need to cover or improve on. Without evaluation, you will not know how close you are to your finish line or how far away you are from your finish line. So the purpose of evaluation is not to punish yourself. The purpose of evaluation is to make yourself a better person, either at your workplace, your business, or just generally in life as an individual. You need to evaluate what you're doing. Are you getting results out of what you're doing? If you're not getting results out of what you're doing, then you need to ask yourself, what exactly are you doing? Are you doing it right? Are you doing it the wrong way? Do you need to be patient, or do you need to change what you're doing? But if your evaluation reveals that you are on the right track, then you can continue to do it. But if your evaluation reveals that you need to bring in one or two more people, or you need to stop that thing completely and do something else, then you do the needful. So evaluation is like scanning your car. When you scan your vehicle, you will find out everything that is wrong with your vehicle, and you will know what to do differently. If you don't scan the car, you may never know that certain things are wrong because the car may seem to be fine. It's just like a message that I read recently online about a pre-computerized test for someone who wants to buy a car. And this person who was advising his client said, look, all these cars look beautiful, but I will not ask you to buy any of these cars. I don't advise you buy any of these cars. Why is it that this person was telling his client not to buy any of the cars? He scanned all the cars and discovered a major fault that would not have been visible to anyone. But when you look at all the cars, they look nice, they look clean, very good condition. And when you start the cars and you test them on the road, they look very good. But this person scanned the car and realized major faults in all the cars and said to the dealer, if you're willing to fix it, then my client will buy. But if you're not willing to fix it, then my client isn't going to buy. What would have happened if this other person bought the car without knowing that there was something wrong with the car? The person would be dealing with the consequences and have to pay so much to keep the car on the road. So that's what you have to do as well. Evaluate the things that you're doing. Ask yourself what is working and what is not working. Ask yourself, why is this one working? Why is this one not working? What do I need to do differently? Do I need a new skill set? Do I need to change my environment? Do I need to go and learn something that will help me make this thing work? So evaluation makes you a better person. Evaluation takes you closer to the finish line, and evaluation increases the excellence on the work that you're doing. Without evaluation, there is no way you can increase your level of excellence. I hope that from today, you begin to use evaluation to increase your productivity, become a better person, and even scale your businesses. Evaluation is not a bad thing, provided you're not using it to winch onto yourself or winch onto any other person, but you're using it to multiply your own productivity. From today, begin to evaluate all the things that you're doing and find out why you need to continue to do some and why you need to stop doing some. Thank you for listening. Please head on out to youtube.com/Fola Daniel Speaks.